I'm going to start this video by telling you my biggest fear. I am tremendously afraid of open water, the deep ocean. It is a fear shared by many. Perhaps it is the thought of the ocean's vast unknown. What secrets are hidden beneath the water, within the seemingly boundless emptiness of a dark void? More than half of our planet is covered by the ocean, though around 95% of it remains untouched by us. And most unnerving of all, what lies submerged in mystery within the dark depths of the ocean? Well, let's dive deep and uncover 5 strange creatures within the deep ocean. The first creature we will be talking about goes by the name the Black Swallower. The Black Swallower resides in depths of 2,300 to 9,000 feet, and though it is usually only 10 inches long, it is actually able to eat prey over twice its length and up to 10 times its mass. Without the use of teeth, the Black Swallower literally swallows its prey and traps them in its stomach, which is highly distensible. Its jaws are able to swing down and enclose prey larger than its own head. Due to the fact that food is scarce in the depths the Black Swallower resides, this trait must come in handy, considering that one meal could last for a while. Although, with great hunger comes, lousy portion control. Sometimes the Black Swallower swallows prey that is so large in comparison that the prey actually begins to decompose before it has been fully digested. Gases then build up during the decomposition, which causes the Black Swallower to float upward toward the surface, killing it along the way. A decade ago, off the coast of Grand Cayman, a Black Swallower was found with a snake mackerel protruding from its stomach, which measured in at 4.5 times the Black Swallower's own length. Maybe during my next meal I'll think twice about grabbing seconds. The Stargazer gets its name because of its 2 eyes located on top of its head. In addition to its top-mounted eyes, the Stargazer has a large mouth that faces upward as well. In order to ambush unsuspecting prey, the Stargazer buries itself in the sand with its eyes and mouth just barely sticking out, and waits until its prey is overhead, where it then lunges from its hiding and sucks in its prey. Some species of Stargazers actually— Whoa! Did you guys see that? Anyway, some species of stargazers actually have a worm-shaped lure growing out of the base of their mouths, which they can wiggle and attract the attention of their prey. As if the stargazer wasn't frightening enough, they are also venomous, and some species are electric as well. They contain an electric organ which gives them the ability to shock others. Due to the fact that stargazers are ambush predators, with the ability to deliver both venom and electric shocks, they have been nicknamed the meanest things in creation. Part of the stargazer's scientific name is astroscopus, which is derived from the Greek word astro, meaning star, and the Latin word scopus, meaning point at which to shoot. In other words, one who aims at the stars. Pretend that you're a fish, just swimming along, minding your own business, just at the wrong place and the wrong time. Imagine looking down and this being the last thing you see. This next deep sea creature gives us something to fear even worse than the dark: the light. Specifically, the luminescent organ referred to as the esca that hangs from the dorsal ray of an anglerfish. Like many other fish in the deep ocean, the anglerfish uses bioluminescence to attract its prey. The esca attracts fish who sometimes follow it right into the angler's mouth. Anglerfish have inward-facing teeth which allow prey to swim right in, but leaves them incapable of escaping. Similar to the Black Swallower, most anglerfish have an expanded jaw and distensible stomach, allowing them to eat and store prey up to twice its size. In most anglerfish species, the male anglerfish is significantly smaller than the female. The male anglerfish's sole purpose in life is to find a female to mate with. Anglerfish reproduction is very unusual. Due to the fact that it is very rare for a male angler to encounter a female, the male has evolved to be parasitic. So once it finds a female, he latches onto her with his very sharp teeth. He then releases an enzyme that digests the skin of his mouth and her body, which permanently fuses them together. Through time, the male loses his eyes and all internal organs except the testes. The male becomes dependent on the female host to provide him with nutrients via their shared circulatory system. The male provides semen in return. It is possible for a female to host up to 8 males. Giant isopods are abundant in the cold, deep waters of the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans. They are a good example of what is referred to as deep-sea gigantism, as in they are much larger than typical isopods that measure in at about 2 inches in length, whereas giant isopods typically measure in around 7 to 20 inches long. Their bodies are compressed and surrounded by a rigid exoskeleton. Similar to a roly-poly, giant isopods are able to curl up into a ball with their tough shell to protect them from predators. Giant isopods can go quite a while without eating. One isopod captured in Japan went 5 years without eating before it died. However, when they do eat, they gorge themselves. Giant isopods are scavengers in general. They typically feed off of dead whales, squid, and fish, although they are known to prey on slow-moving animals as well. They are also extremely capable of putting up a fight. They have 4 sets of jaws which are adapted to cut and tear at their prey. One giant isopod was actually filmed attacking a shark by latching onto its face and eating it. Check it out. As if giant isopods aren't creepy enough already, their eyes can actually be seen glowing. If any light happens to shine on their eyes reflect that light back through the retina, creating a glowing effect. The final creature we'll be talking about is a creature we've all heard of: mermaids. I'm kidding. We'll save that for another video. The final creature we'll actually be talking about is a thing of nightmares, and by far the strangest and most mysterious creature on this list, because so little is actually known about it. We all know the ocean is full of nightmarish monsters beyond our imagination, and this creepier creature fits in well with that category: the big fin squid. In 1998, 2 juvenile big fin squid were captured and compared to 2 previously captured specimens, and thus, the Magnapina genus and the Magnapinidae family were born. However, the juvenile big fin squid are much less eerie than the full-grown adults. Check out this video captured in 2007 at depths of 1.5 miles deep off the Gulf of Mexico, showcasing an adult big fin squid in all its frightening glory. The big fin squid is so mysterious because of how much we don't know about it. The little knowledge we do have about them comes from larval and juvenile specimens, as we have yet to capture an adult specimen. Based on the photographic and video evidence, it is believed that the squid has a length of 8 meters, or 26 feet. Additionally, very little is known about their feeding behavior. Scientists have speculated that they feed by dragging their arms and tentacles along the seafloor and scooping up any edible organisms while they drift through the deep waters. It is also speculated that they may use a trapping technique and wait for prey to bump into their arms. Seeing all of these strange creatures, with the knowledge that more than 95% of the ocean remains yet to be explored, it leaves you to wonder what other creatures are down there, waiting to be discovered. And, while I am still immensely afraid of the deep ocean, perhaps working on this video has somewhat lessened that fear. After all, what if humanity's greatest fears is of the unknown, and knowledge provides a means of lessening that fear? Let's just hope that the ocean's remaining unknown proves to be less frightening than our own imagination of what lurks down there. If you enjoyed the eerie music you heard in the background of this video, it was created by my friend DJHippie. You can check him out by following the links in the description below. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and what better way to show your support than with a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. And once again, thanks for watching. This is Superfactural, and always keep a constant curiosity.